Hey guys, it's Sasuke here, and welcome back to Risk of Rain 2. So, today, we're jumping right in with the Huntress. And that's it. Huntress is where we go. So, I actually really like the Huntress. She's a lot easier to play than the Commando, but she has a couple little interesting things that definitely makes her different, and makes both of them equally as viable. So, left click is a homing shot. We don't have to aim that. Well, we have to look in their direction, but when the circle's on them, we just hold left click and it shoots right at them. Our right click follows a similar thing. However, it's a boomerang that bounces between enemies. I say boomerang, I guess that's not a good term for it. It's a glaive. It doesn't return back to you. It just bounces between enemies and destroys them. And then our R, we go high up in the air, and we lay down like a blanket fire, pretty much, of stuff on the ground, like this. Also, our right mouse button does suspend us in the air for a couple seconds, so it can be pretty useful for that. It does a small chunk of damage as well. Now, one of the things that's important to note about this character, which I'm going to have to remember to actually utilize, because it's super important, is you can sprint while auto-attacking. I can't show you yet, but once we find some enemies, I will show you. So there's actually a kind of unique way to play her, which like this. So you look at something and you look away, just to keep up the sprint and the auto attack. So this gives you a lot more mobility, and it makes the mobility things that you can pick up a lot more exciting and interesting. Oh yeah, the game's been updated, by the way. It was a pretty small update overall. It didn't do anything crazy, but it did update a lot of clarity issues. It buffed a few things, nerfed a few things. Really, it was nothing crazy, but it was a very good patch overall, and it was pretty much exactly what you want out of a starter patch. One of the earlier patches in the game, so pretty excited. They nerfed Magma Worm, but they added another phase to him, so he's definitely different now. I can't say whether he's easier or harder yet because we haven't fought one, but what they were making it sound like in the description of the patch is that he is easier overall, and they reduced his armor so he's not as tanky. But at the same time, while doing that, they also added that new phase to him, which can be. It's easier for melee characters to get up in its face and to destroy him a little bit. But it's probably going to give range characters a little bit of trouble if I had to guess. But we'll just see once we get there. We won't know until we get there. Now, I don't know where the secret is on this map. Oh my god. That's the third health drone we've seen. So strange. I swear when I very first played this game, I didn't really get that many health drones. Like, they were pretty rare. At least I felt like it. I mean, I don't know 100%, but. And one of the main things about this character to note is a lot of this character is about momentum. Like, if you can hold good momentum and still get everything done, ooh, medkit's nice. Everything done that you need to get done. Now, one of the reasons why medkit is actually so damn nice is because it synergizes well with that. If you take critical damage, you get you go invisible. So you'll go invisible, you heal for a large amount, and then when you pop out, it'll pretty much be up and ready to go again. I gotta adjust my mic a little bit here. Oh god, what is up with this? Oh my god, why are all these boys here? We gotta play pretty cool. A little spooky, I'm not gonna lie. Ow. Easy clap. So we're getting new artwork for the channel. One of my best friends, Vobap, is hooking me up and he's helping me with that. So we get new artwork for the channel. It's also going to be new artwork for Twitch. So that's good. Because what we have is very, very out of date at this point. I mean, the games that are featured on the artwork is good. I struggle to call it artwork because it's something that I personally made, but it's good. But they're not really games that we play anymore, and they're not gonna be games that I'm going to be focusing on, though I am extremely excited for Darkest Dungeon 2. But that aside, I don't really plan on playing that much more Nuclear Throne, as the game is it's lived its life cycle, right? Like, even though we had an incredible mod that made the game better, like, you know, we know what happens in the game. We've been there, we've seen it. And I'm not saying that we'll never play it again. Maybe another mod will come out that'll revitalize the game, but just for now, it just, you know, it's lived its life. And I'm happy that we were a part of it, but I feel like we need to not dwell on stuff in the past, so we need to move on to new and better stuff. So see, you want to just keep running and you want to keep pivoting your camera so you can keep your sprint up and going. This character is really nice because you can really just hold down the left mouse button and not really have to worry too much about anything. Like, we can just do this the whole time. It can be a little disorienting to play if you just got done with a character that doesn't really have to worry about doing this that much, but beautiful. Alright, that's pretty good. So, I like focusing on things that either group enemies or help destroy groups of enemies since you have the bouncing boomerang. And, that one item that I was talking about last episode, where you get multiple stacks of your right mouse button, I think that is one of the best items in the game for this character, so I'm gonna run through real quick. I want to grab the other Healy bot, and I want to explore a little bit more and just make sure we got everything that there is to get. Because we did get some more money. More money. As you can see, we've actually done a lot faster on this one. But that's just, I think it's just this layout. If you get this layout instead of the open fields one, I feel like there's just naturally less things to do. Maybe it's just because I don't know the layout as well, or maybe it's actually something. I'm not 100% on that, but it just feels like going through this is a lot more simple than going through the other map, because it's so much more open on the other map. This one's more vertical, what I would say. So we know that we saw that 40 bot up here. But grab him. Then I saw that this was open. So this is a door that's not always open, by the way. Sometimes it's closed and you can teleport through it. Other times it's just closed and you can't do anything about it. So I'm just going to go down here, yep, and check to see if there's any goodies. We didn't get any lucky 50 chests or anything, but we did get a nice suite of starting items. I mean, we got attack speed, we got missiles, we got a effect that locks onto people. And I mean, what else can you ask for, right? Kind of like, a little curious, like if there's any secret here that I could go find just by jumping, but yeah, I don't see anything. It was worth it. I mean, damage isn't really a big problem when you have 3 healing drones and all the monsters are dead anyways, so. Hey, let's skedaddle. Let's skeet dot dabbly bop out of here. I'm really liking the start though. Honestly, I haven't really made my mind up on how I like to play this character like ultimately. I feel like attack speed can be really nice, but at the same time, I feel like most of your power is shifted into your mouse too, the boomerang. Of course, it doesn't have to be played that way. That's just how I've played it this far, and I really like it played that way. I feel like there's like what is that? Is that a secret? It looks like a secret, doesn't it? Gotta check real quick. Poop! Well, I mean, you can be down here, but doesn't really appear to be a secret. That was awkward. Bye, cruel world. Alright. Thank you, Hillbots. I appreciate all of you. And yes, I do see those things, and I am aware that you can shoot them. Because I have done that on the Commando. You definitely hit those things. We don't really have anything we can hit with on this character. That is totally a thing that can happen. And I don't know if you can go over there. I've never had enough stuff to try it. Because you need like a chrysalis and multiple double jumps, and you need like a rest point so you can get another chrysalis off. I don't know. It's something for another time. Oh, whoop. You have a 3-second vulnerability when you enter map 2 now, which is quite nice. Of course, that wasn't there before. So here's an HP shrine if we feel like using it. Ooh, a gun bot. Nice. Definitely want a gun bot. You don't have to make it this janky and stuff when you're moving around, but it makes me feel like a pro, a professional. Oh, nice. Come on, baby. Gunbot! Gunbot's really nice. Just extra DPS, really, in the grand scheme of things. We'll spend 50% of our life to gain some money. Seems like a good idea when we have so many healing bots. You just gotta make sure that you're not gonna die immediately. Ooh, deal more damage to healthy enemies is actually quite nice for a character like this. Because most of the time, not yet obviously, but most of the time we're gonna be opening up on enemies with our big attack like this. Look at that, 60. It's pretty good. Now we can go sacrifice 75% for even more money. I think we're fine. Okay, it's a little spooky, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a chest right here. Another one I thought. And this is like 98%. 93, yeah. Yeah, dude, give it to me. Give me the pain. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Yeah, let's go open this big chest. So we have Will-O-Wisp, that's nice. Oh, wow, and double damage. That's actually so good for us. These are really, really nice items. I still want to check. The our right mouse button isn't incredible. Unfortunately, we got the exact same one again. It's not bad though. It's when you it's just heal. That's all it is. It's nothing fancy. You literally just press it and you get healed. So I'm thinking shield. Oh, that guy died. Excuse me, sir. All right, let's go over here. Ooh, that crit for 120. It's actually 119, but hey, 120 enough for me. So we've already gotten the secret on this map, and it never respawns, to my knowledge. I mean, if it does respawn, I guess it wouldn't matter anyway, because you already have it, but... Alrighty. Let's get a move on. So, I don't know what exactly they did, but to my knowledge they did buff the, they buffed the rain damage. I think it applies faster now. And on top of applying faster, they've also nerfed the fire damage. So as you saw in the last episode, spoiler alert if you haven't watched it, but we die, ... waiting to see if you leave. Okay, you're still here. We die by getting straight punched in the mouth by a golem. A fire golem at the most. And it brought us down to like 10% health, which normally wouldn't have been a problem. But, as previously mentioned, he was a fire golem, so he caught us on fire and it finished us off. So, it was pretty unfortunate. But they've nerfed fire by a lot, apparently. Oh, a green! Electric! That's pretty dope. I might dump more money on this. This seems like a good venture, actually. Oh, he says before getting denied. Still willing to put more money into it. Oh, wait, it missed. What? I've never seen that miss before. Tell them we were getting some lucky bounces just randomly out there in the world. Yo, give me some more money, please. Like Age of Empires 2, food, please. Shut up, quit asking for food. Just because you're my ally doesn't mean I have to give you food all the time. Damn greedy allies, man. You know, in a strange way, that's actually how one of me and my friends used to play the game, actually. Is like, he would go like an economic powerhouse, and I would go like a military powerhouse, and then we'd meet in the middle. It worked out pretty well when we were trying to fight the higher difficulty AI. Of course, now that, it, like, where are those going? Are they just gonna hit him? Oh my god, wow! It got him! incredible. What a video game experience. But it worked out pretty well. Of course, like at this point in my life, I've played StarCraft, and I was like diamond in StarCraft 2. So like I know that what we were doing wasn't, you know, the best thing in the world, but it was fun, man. It was really fun for the time. And that's what like games are about, really. It's easy to forget that sometimes with how competitive everything is these days. And especially me, I'm a freaking competitive mother freaker. Like, I get competitive about everything and anything I can be competitive about. Which, you know, is a good and bad thing. But, it's just, it's easy to forget that, man, just have some fun sometimes. So what's wrong with our Healy drone? What's wrong with you, boy? Is he stuck? Oh, no, he's stuck. You're probably dead, friend. Yeah, I really, really like our setup right now. This feels very, very powerful. I kind of want the double damage, I think. Let's just go raw damage. We'll go raw damage with, like, some on-hit effects afterwards. So one thing that they also mentioned in the update is that they did change the fire, but it's also changed for players. So when you apply fire to people, I'm pretty sure that's also changed. Unless I misread it, which it's very possible. I just glanced over it. Honestly, I was like, hey, update. Okay, nothing insane. It's not changing the fabric of the universe or something, so I'll just glance over it and keep playing. I hope you guys did enjoy the first episode, even though it's broken down into 2 parts. And if you guys want to leave me comments or anything like on things that can be improved and like ways to change stuff, feel free to do so. I mean, don't spoil secrets or anything, because if you do, I'll probably like block your comment. But if you want to give me tips on how to improve my content on Twitch, feel free to do that. I'm more than happy to take those tips all day, every day. Ooh. Yeah, it's more damage than what we have. Heck. Heck. Oh my god, wait, there's so many. I like that it does more damage the more bounces it gets. You can actually look under the water here to see if there's actually anything worth messing with. Whoa, I didn't know if the first hit crit, they're all guaranteed crits. Or we may have just got really lucky there, I'm not sure. Nice though. That was some good damage. Man, it really feels like they buffed like a hidden buff on the frickin' activation of these missiles, huh? Like we were complaining about last time, I wasn't activating that often, and then this time, even though we're attacking much less, they're doing missiles out the booty. Out the booty. What is that? Oh, it's one of those spores thingies. So we have 2 little lunar coins right now. What do we got? Ah, yeah. Oh my lord. We gotta be careful about the big dude's laser beam. Go away, laser beam boy. Yo, that's some good damage. Yeah, that hurt. Don't do that. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You scaring me? I don't like it. Okay, he's dead is what he's doing. Nice, that wasn't bad. Ooh, what are you? Boost health and regeneration. I've never seen that thing. How much? Oh my god, wait, that seems really good. I don't think that's new. I just don't think I've ever seen it. Whoa. Man, I feel so strong. We're dealing like way bigger numbers than we were in our last run. I don't think we have like quite the amount of activations of things. It just feels like our numbers are bigger by a lot. That's pretty cool. I wonder if that actually, that's a Titanic, right? I wonder if that's like a boss specific drop or something. Alright, I'm gonna go loot the rest of the things in the world real quick. Then we will get out of here. I feel like we're going a bit faster. I could be wrong, but it definitely feels faster. Wow, 2 of these. I don't actually know what you get when you get more of these. I really hope it's bigger explosion radius, but somehow that seems like that would be a little busted. Oh, it kind of did look like it. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're completely underwater. I've never been underwater. Dangerous. Whoop. Oh, I was really hoping we could just get over that way. Is that unopened? Ow. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Why do some of these look dirty and some of these look clean? Like, that one looks like it's all covered in grime, but that one looks perfectly clean. I wonder if it's just like a style of how they look, or if it actually means anything. What the hell is that noise? You hear that? The hell? Is this going around me? Yo, is something happening here? I kind of feel like staying still is the right call. I mean, I'm freaking out a little bit. But these things are definitely circling around me. Looks like they always just end up circling around you if given the chance. I'm gonna go see if that thing is down there, like it was last time. And if that's what's making that noise, because it is coming from an area I would imagine would be appropriate for that, so. Maybe it's not too odd. It does sound awfully demonic though. So, like we've already seen this, I don't think it'll be here again. I don't know why it's making all these creepy noises. Yeah, it's not here. Maybe it's just here to let you know that there is something going on and you should go investigate. But man, those creepy noises, 100% safe. Okay, let's skedaddle out of here before we waste too much time. It is pretty interesting though. Yeah, it almost makes me wonder if there's more to everything than what we found already. It just kind of feels like it because of the noise, and then you got that magical thing circling around you, and I don't know. I really want to find more gun bots, man. I feel like I find so many Healy bots and 0 gun bots. I wouldn't mind having like an armada of gun bots. Oh yeah, they lowered the health on those imps too. Which is actually a quite nice change considering how tanky those imps are. So we have 2 chests here. I kind of want to get the money to open them before we end up leaving. Oh my god, we hit so hard. Like, what do I tell the enemies when they try to get it all upon us, you know what I'm saying? Oh, lunar coin! Oh. God, our damage is so good. This is like not even kidding you, this is like better damage than I've had, and I've had extremely long runs, so I'm like, I don't know what made our damage so good, or if it was something in the patch, or maybe I'm just crazy and I have had better damage and my brain just can't remember it or something. It's very possible, but oh, the crits. They made these guys, or the ice ones, they made these guys more deadly. Or maybe that's the electric guy. That was ice guy. Oh no, the electric guys, they just made their shields always start at full. Which is a very good change, because in the last episode I even commented, wow, that guy we killed didn't even have full shield. Which is odd that they would change that after I just saw it. Are the developers watching my videos? No, they're not. But still, would be nice, right? Don't you do it. I think that actually applies to slow too. What do we have here? Oh, it's just triple random. Okay, we got chance to stun. I like chance to stun. That's good. These are all good things. These auto search stuff out, so we don't have to worry about it. Wow, I didn't know that the rockets can trigger rockets, though. Huh. Interesting. It also appears as though the swarm rockets don't have unlimited range like the other rockets that we do. Oh, goodbye. What is that? Oh, that's the heal if you stand still. That was surprisingly difficult to say. That did not want to come out of my mouth, I'm not gonna lie. Heal if stand still. Like a man of steel. Oh, wow, more coins. We should probably go visit the portal dude, huh? Man, this feels like a slower cooldown too, but I think everything just feels better because it's not super chaotic and super insane yet. So it's easy to feel like things feel better when you aren't struggling to just, you know, stay alive.